All right, hey Cancer. So, you guys, I'm doing a new read. I haven't tried this before. It's to kind of go over the conscious and subconscious blocks when it comes to calling in love. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull advice also as to help you if interested on getting rid of those blocks so that you guys can move forward when it comes to matters of the heart, whether it's self love or just calling in love from somebody else. Um, so let's just see who we're talking to. I'm going to pull your energy. So, your energy. We have the Ace of Coins, and I'm going to kind of leave these cards the way they're kind of falling over and dropping. The Ace of Coins and the Four of Wands, you guys, that's going to be a depiction of a commitment. It's marriage. It's, harmony. It's bliss. It's peace. It's coming together and sharing a life and wanting that desire. Okay. With the Knight of Wands energy, I'm almost feeling for some of you guys. You could be kind of just, I'm not going to say being wild and crazy right now, but I do feel like your energy could be a little bit scattered, operating in haste, maybe because some situations that have happened in the past didn't kind of turn into what you thought it would when it comes to commitment, the family, marriage, the home, the comfort, the stability, because these cards dropped in reverse. It's almost kind of like, well, I kind of see maybe some energy of not taking that road path very seriously. And then we have judgment, which is the angels of the past. If it's not your energy, it's definitely energy that's kind of circled around you, is what I'm feeling. And with judgment card coming through, there's a lot of past energy that needs to be healed for whoever is coming through here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Ace of Coins and that Four of Wands, that's all about commitment. That's harmony. That's coming together, making a family. But the way they dropped in reverse, it just tells me that something did not pan out. And either the person you were dealing with came through in this wild energy, or that's where you're at now because maybe not feeling so hopeful about the future, commitment, marriage. Judgment card coming through though, whether it's your energy or energy that you've been dealt with, judgment is kind of showing up here because consciously that the way you're thinking about this energy or the way you're thinking about people that have kind of inflicted negative energy towards you, it does have to be released. So you're like in this awareness mode. So with that being said, I just want to see how you feel about love. How you feel about love. So look at this. We have the Nine of Wands. All right, this is the inability to be vulnerable. You're not opening yourself up when it comes to other people. Closed off heart space right here, very much. Four of Coins coming through. All right, and it's just like you're not. I feel like as it sits with this Eight of Wands, I feel that how you feel about love is you're not putting your heart on the line. You don't want to be too serious, and I feel like it's because you don't want to get hurt. So when it comes to kind of putting yourself out there, you keep everything pretty surface level energy. It's like I don't want to get deep, I don't want to get serious, I don't want to let people know who I am or what I'm about or what I've been through. Keeping it all like boxed in is what I'm kind of feeling. So with that being said, I'm going to pull some romance angels to kind of see what your conscious fears are. And that's going to be where you have an awareness. So let's just see what your conscious fears are. Your conscious fears. This is what you are aware of. All right, so conscious fears. We have the soulmate card coming through. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So what I'm going to say with this calling in your soulmate is you probably dealt with somebody that was very, very, very much near and dear to your heart space. And and for all the energy that you gave this connection, this person maybe just not be coming through. All right, and with this energy right here, as far as a conscious fear, it could be that you had one dealing with a person, and that one person, life kind of crumbled, it kind of crashed down. And so the fear that's coming through here is, I've already met that one, it didn't work out, so now I'm just going to leave it. So I feel like you guys are going to resonate with that. We also have religious factors coming through. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So with this card right here as a conscious sphere, what I want to say is you guys may be on a different path than what you were brought up in, as far as religion. And there's multiple religions out there. There's the spirituality aspects. And with this right here, it could just be that you have either a fear of somebody that doesn't walk your path. It's like, I can't find somebody that measures up or that matches up, that thinks and believes like I do. And it could just be too that you, as far as family and upbringing goes, you guys could have met somebody that kind of really swept you off your feet, and then it's like your family comes through, or religious factors kind of come through and force you and that person apart. And so you guys could be holding on to the religious aspects, the spirituality aspects, coming in and kind of being the demise for you to find happiness. And then we have passion coming through. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I feel like passion is coming through here because there could be just that lingering doubt that this person isn't going to come through. I miss the passion. I miss spending time with somebody. I miss somebody sweeping me off my feet, And right here, passion, it tends to fall through the cracks when we've already been through breakups and separations and divorces. And for whoever this card is coming through as, you could have dated people where they've gone through their own splits, their own separations, and they've lacked passion. So it's like they've already been through relationships and they just have no oomph. There's no gumption in moving forward and sharing that. All right. So, I don't know, if all three of these are your card, if one of them is your card. I just wanted to pull and get as many scenarios as possible. So, as far as the conscious blockages and you guys having this realization, what this, kind of turning the tables on the conscious energy here, it's writing down kind of the opposite of your fears and bringing in hopes. All right. So bring in your hopes, like write it on paper, pen to paper, you guys, because that right there is what sets the influence to the universe, when the universe can feel that vibration coming through you. Release. I release A, B, and C, and I'm calling in my happiness. I'm calling in whatever it is that's kind of sitting with these the energies of these cards. Call it in and release. And forgive, if anybody's had a part that they played or a role that they played in the separation aspects of love, or involving themselves in your own love life that don't belong there. It's like forgiving that person and then forgiving yourself for holding on to that pain, you guys. So, with that being said, and this is the first read I've done, so as we go on, if you guys have other placements, it might be more helpful to watch your other placements. So I'm going to pull your subconscious fears. This is what you are not realizing. It's what you're not realizing, or you do have a recognition, but it's something that you haven't sat with, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple of these. All right, so the first card that came through is Colorless Angel. All right, and this right here, it's almost like with this card coming through, I feel like somebody is just kind of feeling like they're in the background, okay? So keep in mind what's going on here, because this right here is going to match to a certain degree this energy just as well. But the Colorless Angel coming through, I just kind of feel like you guys, you might just feel like you're just in the background. So you're not in the spotlight, you're not seen, you're not heard, okay? And this could be stemming from parents from childhood, growing up, always being the last one to be picked. This right here is calling to you. It's telling you to kind of face some of the deeper issues at hand, where you didn't feel seen, where you didn't feel heard, where you were picked last, where your friends and everybody else was dating and they're creating everything around you, and you're just kind of sitting in the background. So that's a subconscious blockage coming through right there. And with that right there, I am seen, I am heard, I am beautiful, I am handsome. Put yourself to the forefront of everyone that's kind of maybe one up to you, in the past. I won't cry for you. coming through here. All right. And with this card right here, as far as subconscious blockages, there could be a relationship kind of hanging in the balance, whether it's this situation on the consciousness or not. There could be somebody that you were pretty hardcore with. And this can be any situation, family, friendship, romance, where maybe you came off a little bit hardcore. All right. Maybe you came off a little bit, dagger tongue. This right here is I feel like, sometimes when people are assholes, you guys, we don't kind of realize, we don't see past what they're doing to us, and it's hard to acknowledge our own actions. If you guys have been in a relationship or dealt with somebody where you were just brutal, it's time to kind of put this to the forefront. If you don't know what I'm talking about on the subconscious energies, you guys are going to want to say a prayer or do a meditation right before bed and ask to see what needs to come through. All right. And with this I won't cry for you card, what I'm kind of feeling is maybe somebody you felt at the time deserved a little bit of rough energy. And I kind of feel like this is creeping back up because it's time for you to release that. And it's one of those situations where I feel like you could be sitting there like, I could have gone a little bit easier on this person, but didn't. And then we have perchance to dream. All right, coming through here. And with this card right here, perchance to dream, it's almost like there's something that falls through here, something that's falling through here. This could be something big as far as ambition. I feel like this can go outside of the scale of relationships. And it could actually be a relationship from way back in the day that you never got to carry out or carry through with. That's really been kind of eating at your heart, okay? So with the idea of the subconscious blockages, you guys, I don't know that I got them all, but just kind of think and sit with these cards and go through and bring to the forefront where you need to heal those subconscious blockages. So with that being said, we're just going to see what your advice is to unblock. Again, that moon card is coming through. The full moon is coming up too, which is all about release. And I do pen to paper, writing, and I always add into what I'm putting down, especially when it comes to forgiveness and healing, the person that I'm in tune with and what I've done, what they've done, and release. Moon card coming through, I do feel is going to benefit you guys on that full moon coming up here. Okay, sitting in your power, you guys, asking for these new beginnings, knowing what you deserve. Everybody deserves love. That's our birthright. Okay, and that Empress card is telling you it's time for you to sit back in your energy. And then we got this King of Wands, focusing on mother figures and father figures. You guys, is kind of what I'm seeing here. And two, the soulmate dynamic is strongly coming through here, as well as maybe not feeling like you're good enough or confident enough to be in somebody else's energy. Ask with the moon card, ask for those dreams to be brought, in case you guys are just like, well, I know there's something but don't quite know what. All right, so let's just see where you guys are sitting at in the next few months. So once we kind of heal through these blockages, you got faith coming through. Look at that, you guys. So the next few months, riding on faith, and you got healing coming through in big ways with the Ace of Cups, new beginnings when it comes to love. You guys have a lot to look forward to, Cancer. I hope this has been helpful. You guys take care.